game plan on saving my money and getting myself situated to get my own place and to hopefully buy a car. I've got a lot of resources. I've met a couple of really good women at the shelter where I'm staying. And yeah, life has been going, sorry, had to switch hands. Life has been going pretty good for me. You know, being by myself is a better thing. Yes, Chris, you are right. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, being more independent and not letting, other people run my life is kind of where I'm at right now. Luna, because that's not necessary at the moment. Anyway, yeah, everything's going good. I still go to my outpatient at my rehab, so I get my medicines like I'm supposed to. And I just enjoy this. I can leave and come when I want, and there's just a lot of things that I like better about being in the shelter. It's a little more free, You can go to the library. I got me a library card. I checked me out a book, so I got something to read. Oh, I'm not sad today, Sarah. I was just talking and walking. I'm trying to pay attention to the traffic on the road. That's all. But I'm doing really good. Everything is going great so far. Loving life. I've done a lot of self-love, self-care the last couple days, and it's helped a lot. I don't have a car, no. It could be the angle. Yes, so everybody that's watching, yes, I did have a cat. Unfortunately, Bailey I'm going to pray and stay at a good home. I was not able to find him when I got out of jail. I don't know what the hotel people did with him or if anybody picked him up or anything like that. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. How are you? But I pray that he's in a very good home. That was very traumatic. Lisa, I've been away. We'll just say that much. I've been away. I did have to do a little bit of jail time, but no big worries. I'm back out here, and I'm being as strong as I can for me. Oh yeah, everything's going great now. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Dakota. Yeah, everything's going smoothly. Like I said, without having anybody to run my life and tell me what to do and, all those things, but it's all going pretty good. No, I cannot afford to have any animals right now. And plus I'm in a shelter, so they don't really allow animals. But when I do get a chance, when I'm on my feet and I have my own place and I can pay for my own things and I'm not struggling as much as I am now, I would love to get another cat. I'm also a dog person, so I wouldn't mind getting a dog as well. And I'm 38. Yes, I do have a driver's license. Yes, I do. Yes, Chris. That is the most important thing, is to be taking care of me first and all of that. You know what? I don't know who you are, but that's not true, so I'm blocking you. Yeah, so hi dear, how are you guys? Now, unfortunately, I'm not talking to any of them. They were not very nice people. They got me into some stuff that I shouldn't have been in when I was trying to listen to them, but you make mistakes, you get over it, and you start again. Yeah, Sarah, I do. Hi, Jamie. I'm doing very good. You're right, I do. Not sure who I can trust at the moment. But right now, I'm just not worried about the negative
At the next
comments
stop sign, take a right.
or anything that anybody has to say, because I'm not here for the drama either. Like, honestly, if you guys hadn't noticed, one of my other posts, I posted about being in the hospital when I first got out of jail. Not only was I having my stomach problems, but I was also having a blood problem. Severely anemic, and my blood count was extremely low. So that I had to get a unit of blood, actually, while I was in the hospital. So that was just a quick trip. You know, I was only there for, I think, like 3 days. So got me better, got me feeling much better. But while being there, they did discover one thing about my heart, which I'm concerned about, and I need to get a doctor. They said my heart rate runs very, very slow. I don't know exactly what that means or if that's a bad thing. I see you, Jamie. Thank you. Yes, I do agree with that. Yes, Katie, I am back. Oh, thank you guys. I miss being on live so much. Like, I really did miss it. I miss talking to you guys. I miss being out here just walking around in the beautiful Jacksonville area and just saying hi. I think I'm going to do this a little bit more often so that, you know, everybody can see how good I'm doing. Barbie, I am in Florida. Thank you, Amethyst. You're so sweet.
Take a right on Luna Street, then in 80 feet, take a left on Lenox Avenue.
Mackenzie, that's not right. Goodbye. Anyway, yes, I do have a place to stay. Yes, I do. And I'm doing very well with everything, you know? Katie, I had explained that unfortunately when I got out of jail,
Avenue, then
I was
straight for 3/4 of a mile.
Not able to find him, unfortunately. I don't know if someone picked him up. I don't know if maybe one of the housekeepers took him home, but I keep him in my prayers that he did find a good home. He's a very good cat. I'm severely upset about losing him. My heart breaks every day for my cat. Like, you guys don't even understand. That was my animal. That was my PTSD support. He was my everything. But, you know, unfortunately, shit happens. And you have to move on. You gotta be strong. You gotta keep pushing, keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight. And
in 150
keep being positive.
Feet, take a right on Lenox Avenue.
Okay. Sorry, I have to block another person
right
that's not who I want in my room or in my chat at all. So yes, guys, don't forget that I did go through all of the bull crap at the hotel, but that's not here nor there. That's not who I am. I am me, and I'm doing the best that I can to survive, and I really don't care what happened at the hotel anymore. I don't. And I don't care if anybody talks about it. I don't care if y'all come for me. It is what it is. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I'm not here for the drama. I'm not here for the nastiness.
Anybody who watches
I'm not here for that.
Anybody who watches anybody
my heart
else
and
that
my
I
body
don't agree
cannot
with
take
what
it.
was.
Honestly, like, I can't do that anymore. I'm afraid I'm gonna have a heart attack. Honestly, I am.
Proceed to the route.
It's awful that the people
Take
who
a
did the
left on
things
Luna
that they
Street.
did,
Then in 500 feet, take a right on Lenox
you know,
Avenue.
it's just, it is what it is. Hold on. GPS is like not working. Give me 1 second to find my GPS. Hold on. My bad. Because this is not taking me the right way. 1 second. Oh, thank you guys. Yes. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Yes, we do recover. You know, we fuck up. Oh, excuse my language for educational purposes only or something like that on TikTok. My bad. We do make mistakes. We are human, obviously. We are not perfect. And that was a mistake that was made. And now I'm better. Like I said, I was being controlled. I was being manipulated by people that I was trusting. And now I'm by myself. I'm independent and I'm taking over my life. I'm taking over my TikTok. And there will be nobody that is going to tell me what I should and should not do. Because I have a brain. I know how to use it. And that's how I'm going to survive. So that's what I'm out here doing. I'm surviving. Yeah, my GPS had me heading in the wrong direction.
In 450 feet, take a right
But
on
anyway,
Lenox Avenue.
Make sure you do the work. Yes, I know that. Yes.
CA is on the sticker that Lisa
You
Richard
are right
O-
about that, Carol. God is with me every day, and so is my dad. My dad is looking down on me, watching me do the right things, and he has been so good to me. I can't thank God enough for putting my father in my life as my guardian angel. He has been great. You know, as most of you know, my father died upset with me. Oh no, guys, that's really sad as well, but I did not get anything from the hotel. I lost everything. My shoes, my clothes, my personal belongings, my blanket, my purse, my wallet, everything was there. So, no, I don't have anything. I was lucky to get to the shelter. Leanne, no, I don't. And there was I'm walking in Jacksonville, Carol, and I was able to go across the street to a very nice church that had a clothing drive. And I got some nice clothes. I have this black shirt, and I got these cute little, I don't know if y'all saw them. Hold on.
Take a right
This
on
is my-
Lenox Avenue. Then continue straight for 3/4 of a
Oh,
mile.
my coach shoes. So yeah, I got a couple pieces of clothing and some shoes from the
In
church.
3/4 of a mile, take a left on Cassatt Avenue.
Oh, that, Carol, I'm not going to be explaining because that is too much information, and I do not want people to know where I'm at. So I will not be explaining that part of my journey. I'm sorry. Randy, because I was in the hotel for 30 days, and after 30 days, they throw your belongings away, and I didn't have time to get to them. Oh, no, you're fine. You guys are fine. Questions are questions, and I don't mind answering any of them, you know? Like I said, I'm here. I'm doing well. I'm surviving. Hi there. How is everybody? I'm glad to see y'all back. Why I went to jail? Sure. So at the hotel, I had the money to pay for that night, the day that I got arrested. The hotel decided to not accept my payment and tell me that I was no longer allowed to stay there for unknown reasons. They didn't give me a reason as to why I couldn't pay for that night. And my TikTok mods, people, called the cops on me and said that I had drugs all over my room, that I was strung out, that I was high and I was losing my mind, which I was not. And the cops came. I had called them as well because I didn't think that that was fair. No, Misty, not at all. But it's okay. Anyway, yeah, so I got arrested for basically trespassing because I didn't leave the hotel in enough time, and the cops didn't even give me a chance to explain my story, so they locked me up. And yeah, so, and it was not a pretty day, guys. It was not. It was actually very traumatic. I endured police brutality, which I still have a scar on my leg from them like flapping me around like a rag doll. I mean, at that point I was maybe like 102 pounds, which now I'm 113. Yeah, so I'm gaining weight. And then inside the jail, I also got assaulted by officers, unfortunately. You know, I don't know if I've explained it before, but I am a high-functioning autistic, and the ladies did not give me a chance to take my own clothes off. They were ripping my clothes off, and then when I started yelling for help, they pinned me on the floor, and they started punching me in my stomach. So, yeah. It was terrible. I was very traumatized. It was not a good day for me. But sitting in jail did give me a time to reflect on my life. It gave me a chance to think about what I need to do and how I can accomplish the things that I need to accomplish alone and independently. Oh, I don't resist. No, I have never done any hardcore drugs in my life. Never. My drug of choice was pain medicine. It was oxycodone. I've never tried meth, fentanyl, coke, none of that. Like, never had the want to try anything else because the oxy did it for me. Like, the oxy was making me happy. It made me on go. I felt like I could do anything. But it's not good for you. Clouds your mind of thinking. And it's a bad way to go. But for a year now, I've been on my Suboxone, and I've been loving life. You know, except for the mishaps that happened this beginning of the year, but it's okay. You know, you live, you learn, and you try not to make those mistakes again. So, like I said, I'm just out here walking. I'm headed to Wawa, enjoying the weather. It's not too hot out yet, so it's nice to walk. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm much better. I'm in a much better situation. Yes, it is a shelter. I don't even have anything to lie about that because they are giving me somewhere to lay my head. They are feeding me and letting me take a shower. So it's a place to stay. How long did you stay there? Where at, dear? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Peyton. You guys are awesome. That's right. You get up and you try again. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Yeah, when I got out of jail and went to the shelter, it was kind of like a little bit of a society shock to me. You know, I wasn't really resilient in the shelter until I met a couple of good people. Oh, that's awesome, Amanda. But they gave me the hope. They gave me the inspiration to do better, be better, and how I can go out and, you know, do things on my own, be independent. Hi, Ching. How are you? Thank you very much. And thank you, Leanne. That is very nice. I'm going to approve that message. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, you know, life goes on. I'm happy. Happy as I can be with my life. You know? This is my come up. That situation at the hotel was probably my rock bottom. And yes, they do. The shelter does. Yes, ma'am. So I'm using their resources to find housing. Yep. I've already applied for, what is it called? Public housing or assistance from public housing. I did apply for that last night. I've gotten a lot of things accomplished within the last week, believe it or not. Yeah. I'm from Florida. Thank you, Katie. Thank you so much. It's nice to hear that, you know. Unfortunately, my reputation was destroyed by those said people, which is really sad. You know, I can't believe that people would actually, you know, do things like that to people who are struggling as much as I did, or I was. But, you know, God has a plan for everybody. I just had to figure out what my plan was. And I did. In jail, I did. And honestly, at this point, I don't want to say this a rude way, but I want to be nice about it. That incident, I really... Oh, man. I don't really want to talk about what happened. Because it wasn't fair. It was not something that should have been done to me. I feel like they're awful people. Yeah, I might have messed up by giving them so much trust to help me. But at this point, guys, that whole situation at the hotel and the weeks prior when I was in the domestic violence situation, it was so traumatizing. Like, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. You know, I posted about it. I tried to answer questions. And it's just a hard thing for me to think about now. And I don't want to think about anything negative from my past. I just want to focus on my future. I want to focus on the positive. I want to focus on praying that I get my reputation back on here. Because praying that people will see that I'm not that person. That I don't do those kinds of drugs. And no, I was not strung out. I was just scared. You could call it paranoia, if you will. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yes, I do believe that, Amy. I do believe that. Thank you, Tammy. Exactly. Just stay in the present and keep pushing forward and keep showing you the positive person that I am and how happy I am. And that's all I can do, you know? Oh, thank you, Carol. Nina? Okay. I'm glad you know me. Exactly. And, well, actually, Carol, I believe that and I don't believe that. Only because I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Honestly. And I don't mean that in a rude way. Don't take it the wrong way. But I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Because I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. But I love being on TikTok. And I love you guys. So I am going to keep sharing my story. I am going to keep sharing my triumphs and trials and letting y'all know that as a recovering addict, no matter what situation you get yourself into, you can always come out of it. And every situation is going to make you stronger. Every situation is not for everybody. It just depends on how you handle that situation and what you do to change the things that were wrong in that situation. Yeah, sure, I agree. It was. I
At the
couldn't
next
tell you
light,
why.
take a left.
I mean, it was what it was. It just seemed like I didn't have anybody on my side at the time, but that's okay. Like I said, it's in the past, and we're looking towards the future. You know, I'm going to have my own place one day. Yes, Carol. Yes, ma'am. I agree with you there. Thank you. Good morning. So like I said, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy you all were still here. Yes, I did, Zaza. The shelter feeds us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's a very good thing. We had breakfast today. It was a cold breakfast, so there was cereal and fruit and granola. It was a very healthy breakfast for me. Well, thank you, Olivia. Yes, Carol. Carol has been there for a long time. She's one of my longtime followers. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Adele. Jasmine, are we the what? Because if you have a problem, you can scroll on, because I don't have the time to be rude and nasty, and I'm not going to react to you. Actually, oh, wait a minute, hold on. There we go. That takes care of that. Anyway. Yes, I did block her. I was able to get my meds. The shelter has taken them and put them behind the counter with everybody else's, which I don't mind. You know, I don't have to carry my medicine because I only need it 3 times a day for 1 and twice a day for 2. So, yeah, they have it. And I take it as prescribed, you know. Go ahead, dear. Thank you, Maddie. I see your comment. Yeah, you're right about that. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, that's right, Carol. You're right. And you know, I do want to talk about something. I do have a chance to go into the alumni house. Yes, all the mods are gone. They're all gone. I do have a chance to go into sober living. I'm trying to make that decision within the next couple of days. I'm weighing out my pros and cons because where I'm gonna have to go, I have to immediately start paying rent. Rent is $500 a month. And I don't know. I feel like if I stay in the shelter for a while, I can save more money quicker, and I can be able to move out and get into my own place faster. And I say that because, you know, $500 is going to be at least, you know, $125 out of every paycheck. And me not working a full-time job just yet, you know, she started me off with part-time, and she said she'll see how I does. Oh, she'll see how I do. And then she said she would try to get me at full-time. So that's a good thing to look forward to. Yes, you are right, Carol. How long can I I'm allowed to stay at the shelter as long as I need to.
Welcome
it
to
could be
Part
months.
11, everyone.
You know, they haven't specified how long you can and cannot stay. Yes, I do believe that too, Leanne. I do. And you know, the other thing that I was thinking about is, you know, last year when I first went into rehab, that's when I did my 12-step program. You know, that was my sobering up. That was me going through all of that. And just to have to redo everything I already learned, I don't know. Yes, Carol. Yes. Hi, Lisa. You do have rules at the shelter. Yes, you do. You know, you're not allowed out past the time. You're only allowed to leave the shelter and come back one time during the day. You gotta be in by 6, which I don't mind. I don't have anything else to do unless I'm working. So, yeah, everything is going great. I like the shelter. Pretty good people there.
Welcome to Port 9.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yes, Misty. I do feel like the shelter is going to be better resources and better help because, you know, after...
Take a left on Cassatt Avenue, then continue straight for a quarter mile.
Oh, sorry, I was listening to my GPS. I do feel like the shelter is going to be helping me out more than anybody else. How long have I been out? I got out the night of July 3rd. They had me pack up and leave at like midnight. Terrible time to release people from jail.
In a quarter mile,
Terrible.
take a right onto the road.
I agree, Carol, I agree. Thank you, Chris. So, yeah, that's my game plan for now. Just to start work, start banking all of my money, and eventually get out on my own feet. You know, I think what my plan for what I'm going to be doing is, I think I'm going to buy a car first. Because I feel like buying a car first is going to be a better option for me while I'm in the shelter, just so that I can get back and forth to work and I can pick up more hours, I can come in earlier, and I can, you know, build credit with that so that when I do go to get a place, you know, my credit's going to be a little bit better than what it is. It's not bad. It's like in the 600s, so it's not terrible. But I do think that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get a car. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Olivia. Yes, yes. Thank you guys for agreeing with me. That's awesome. I'm glad to see y'all agree with my thinking status. It's so nice out here, guys. Susan, I don't have my cat anymore, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Leanne. It's so nice to have people that are still cheering me on. It's nice to have people that are still following me. Like I said, you know, they really destroyed my reputation. And it's very sad. You know, I've lost a couple of followers because of it. But I'm hoping to build that all back up in due time. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, Terry, I am thinking clearly, you know. Like I said, it's been a long battle, but everything is good. Yes, this is my first live since I got out of jail. Yes, ma'am. Let me just make sure this car, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I blocked everybody.
All right, we are back with Port 13.
No, it's okay, dear. It's all right. Josh, if you haven't been here for a while, I am living in a shelter. Chris, I believe that too. I don't know who Shannon is. Oh, thank you, Maddie. You're so sweet. Thank you, love. Exactly. Yes, Katie, I agree. Oh, I didn't see it. This phone doesn't have service. It just has Wi-Fi only. So I haven't seen that, but I will definitely take a look at it when I get back to the shelter. 14. Yes, I am definitely in a better shelter. Oh, live in the shelter? I did a video earlier while I was sitting there. I don't know if I'm allowed to go live. That would have to be a question I would have to ask. Oh, okay, Susan. Thank you. Oh, wow, Tiffany, are you serious? Dang, I need to catch up. I've been out of the TV and the music industry for a very long time now. Like I said, I've just been focused on me and not... Yeah, I think so too, Lisa. I think so too.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I've just been out here, you know, trying to... I heard about that. I heard about Trump. I didn't know that was true. Wow. Richard Simmons too? Dang. That's a lot of good people. That's awful. Whew. Sweating. Darn. Yes, me too. Me too. Oh, Carol, I love the oldies. I love oldies. My mom brought me up to
so the
love
rest of the
every
video
genre
is just
of
pretty much
music,
Kevin
and
walking
it's a
in.
beautiful thing. Oh, I'm just walking to Wawa, Cece. Yes, I love the oldies. Sorry, guys. Is my screen, like, really dark? Can y'all see me? Because I feel like the sun is a glare. There we go. Okay, good. That's a good thing. You don't have one in NYC? Dang. Earrings? I don't have any earrings in. Just my eyebrow ring. Oh, yeah. You're allowed to go wherever you want during the day. If you have money for a bus pass or if you want to walk. Unfortunately, I have to walk because I haven't, you know, worked or anything or gotten any money lately. So I walk everywhere. And Wawa is about an hour walk from the shelter. Yes, Maddie, there's a curfew. You have to be back in at 6, which, like I said earlier, that doesn't bother me. You know, I don't really have anything to do late at night, and dinner is at like 5:20 anyway. So I try to make sure I'm back inside before that so that I have a good dinner. But everything else is going great. Loving life. I'm glad y'all still here for support. I am getting ready to be at Wawa. So, with that being said, I'm going to run in, get a couple things that I need, and I'll be back. I promise you I'll be back. Oh, I got the job. Yes, ma'am. What's the place you name? Wawa? You don't know what a Wawa is? It's just like a little convenience store. Thank you. Yes, I'm coming back. Yes, guys. They're all still here. I'm still going to be here with y'all. So, oh, yeah, Zaza. It's just a little convenience store where you can get, like, freshly made subs. You can get hot foods. They sell bottled drinks. They sell all kinds of things. It's very convenient. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any in here. Have a good day. There's my Wawa. Right up there. Just past that sign. So, but yeah. I hope y'all have a great day. And I will definitely be back. I love y'all. Bye.